You mentioned that you were here and treated here in MD Anderson, and I think I also heard you say your partner was here with you quite a bit. I'm curious, from the patient perspective, what was your experience with, what was the honest experience that you had related to your time at MD Anderson as relates to your, both your healthcare and your lifestyle?
Excellent question. Did y'all hear it? It was unqualifiedly positive. And I would tell you otherwise. As a patient, I mean, purely apart from the sexuality issue, I was so relieved to be here because I was not diagnosed here. I was diagnosed at another hospital, which I think would have given me good care. But my cancer is very rare. It was only 500 people a year in the United States get it. It's thymoma. And I mean, who ever heard of that? And a couple of you, yeah. People like here, when I was going through my chemo stuff, they'd say, what kind of cancer do you have? I'd say, thymoma. Really? I never heard of it. I mean, even people here, you know, I've never heard of it. Big malignant lemon right here. But that was wonderful. MD Anderson has set a new gold standard for me in terms of healthcare. I want to come here to get my eyes checked. I mean, I don't want to go anywhere else. As a GLBT person, it was very, very positive. From the first day of intake, when I'm sitting there and you're doing all the forms and the will, I was checking at the thoracic center and you're doing all the directives and signing all the stuff, there was just not a hitch, you know, when NISHA was, we had all our legal stuff done and I brought all that packet and they scanned it all in immediately and, I mean, it was fine. And, you know, all the days and nights when you're up here 24 hours doing chemo and things, there was never an encounter, never an instance where anyone batted an eye about it. She was just embraced as my next of kin or partner, just like everyone else. Frankly, I would have been surprised to see anything else, simply because I've been around MD Anderson a lot in the last 10 years, and I know that this is an international healthcare destination, and it's part of the culture here that you got all kinds of family. You got all kinds of formations of family that show up, you know, from all over the world, because the world defines family in multiple ways. And so you're going to already have a culture that's geared toward just knowing that there's no telling what you're going to get. So just a woman showing up with a woman is not that alternative, you know. Having said that, I was so appreciative and so grateful, because it's just one less thing to have to think about. It's one less thing to have to fight. And you're already fighting for your life with cancer. It was just one less thing to have to fight. So I was really grateful.
That's a great answer as well as a great question, because I think that all of us in diversity, certainly GLBT, we're working on some of those exact issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Anybody else have any questions? I have an observation. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Back in 1999, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I came in. Where else to go? MD Anderson. And even though it was in 1999, 13 years ago, my partner was with me all the time, all the way, and I could not say that. I have no reason to say that this has been going on for many years, that we're treated. There's no problem. There was no problem. She never felt uncomfortable. I never felt uncomfortable. He was very sweet.
That's great. That's great.
That is great to hear. And I think for a lot of us, and speak on my behalf, I've never felt any different, treated differently in any way because I am an out person at MD Anderson. So I'm truly blessed. I think a lot of us feel that way for being able to work here and do what everybody does here. I have a little observation though. When you were talking about your family and that, of course, I came out, believe it or not, I know some people won't believe this, but 40 years ago. So, and that was a crazy time, especially in Brooklyn. And having Italian parents and Sicilian grandparents, and who came from Sicily. So I was wondering, because what you were relating to in terms of religion, of course, we're all Catholic, but it wasn't the religion so much as it was Italian, you know, and that it was a culture thing. Oh yeah, no, you couldn't be gay. No, there was not, there wasn't even, no, it just wasn't happening, you know. But, so do you find that that's true today? Now if I look and you see, especially and with Asian cultures who can be very strict, certainly some countries where Muslim is predominant, that, you know, this is also right unheard of, so I bet that.
It's very hard, yeah. I mean, I'm from Louisiana, you know, we're swamp people, and, you know, it's not gay people over there.
They throw you to the alligators. They don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of redneck swamp, you know, kind of culture, and I, you know, I still wear it proudly. I mean, I drive with a gun rack, and, you know,